Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's your boy Purple Slushy coming back with another video. In today's video, we're gonna do a Sage PvP guide. It's just gonna be a real short guide. I'm just gonna show like maybe one or two combos because I'm still honestly learning the class in PvP, but I wanted to bring my knowledge to you guys of what I've accumulated so far. So we're gonna start off with add-ons, then we're gonna go to what skills are important to get right off the bat, and then we're gonna go into combos, and maybe I'll show like a little bit of movement and how I move around with the combos. So let's go over to the skill instructor. These are the PvP add-ons that I use. I don't know if these are the best or if there's better ones. I'm sure there's better ones, but these are just what I use so far. So spatial, we got critical hit rate plus 20, and then all DP minus 15, since spatial does have a all DP minus 10 on it. Upsurge is a combo that we use, or is a move that we use in the middle of our combo. So I put a attack and casting speed debuff on the enemy just to keep them kind of like, you know, slowed down. And then a crit damage on that. A Tor's energy, we got attack, casting speed, and all defense because a Tor's energy is super armor, so it's pretty protected going in with this. So I still use this even though it's a little bit slower than the Succession version, just to get that speed up because the speed is still really, really good. Rift Storm is another move that we use about towards the end of our combo. It gives us accuracy plus 6%, so I put another accuracy rate on that, so now we got 10% accuracy, and then an all evasion buff on that. Since I am an evasion build, that's why I run the evasion. You probably don't need the evasion, but since I'm evasion, I figured I'd use it. And lightning bolt, we got PvP damage plus 10, since this is one of the first moves you hit in your combo. And then all DP minus 15, since the move already has a minus 20 DP buff on it. And then impaling flash is shift E. I have critical hit rate plus 20 and movement speed plus 7%. The reason why I do movement speed on this move is because a lot of times after I use this, sometimes to get away, I'll need to use W right mouse button, which is this move right here from Awakening, form shift, and the more movement speed you have, the faster your form shift can go. You could probably take off movement speed and put something else on there if you would like. This is just like what I messed with so far and what's worked with me so far. So take it as you want, and if you want to change things up, go ahead. And if you guys find something that's better, let me know in the comments down below. So skills that are important that I would keep it towards fist, spatial fissure, you probably don't need that. Void gateways, you probably don't need that as well. I highly recommend putting absolute, or actually, can you not put this on your hotbar? Oh yeah, you can. I would recommend putting absolute gravity rift onto your hotbar. Reason being is because when you're in Awakening, you can use gravity rift and it'll take you into your pre-awaken and it gives you frontal guard. So see how this move is frontal guard while using skill. So it's one of the only protected ways we have from getting from pre-awakened to awakened. Another protected way we have to get to awakened is by putting a Tor's energy on our hotbar. So see, I'm gonna awaken right now, and then I can use a Tor's energy, and it'll take me into pre-awaken, and I will be able to have a protected way of swapping. And the other way to swap that's unprotected, but it's the fastest way to swap to pre-awaken, is a Tor's illusion, which is shift X. So I could like kind of like dash like this, shift X, and then I'm already in pre-awakened. So my favorite way of going from pre-awaken to awaken is just using shift E for that frontal guard, and you're pretty much good to go, and you're protected trying to swap to pre-awakened. Other skills that are important to get, void gateways, you don't really need this in pre-awaken. It's really, really slow in pre-awaken. A Tor's mark, you probably won't need this skill. This is just if you have lower skill points. I'm trying to tell you guys, if you guys have lower skill points, what skills you don't need. So you don't need spatial, won't need gateways, you won't need a Tor's mark. You shouldn't need illusion compression. You shouldn't need illusion expansion. Spatial is important. Form shift is important. A Tor's energy is important. Your Q block is important. Reset's very important. Rift chain, important. A Tor's thorn, you'll probably get rid of this. It's not really needed. Same thing with a Realm of Anguish, also not needed. As for if you're just going for PvP, you don't need any of these skilled hunter passives, as they just give you increased AP against monsters. Now going into Awakening, Mostly, to be honest, all of these skills are pretty important for PvP. I would probably keep all these skills on if I were you. If there is like a skill that I wouldn't rock, it'd probably be like Chain Lightning, because you don't need that in PvP. But besides that, pretty much all the other skills you're most likely going to be using in PvP. So let's hop into BA. I'll show you a combo that we can do on the dummy. I'll show you like 1 or 2 combos. And then after that, I'll show you a little bit of movement or whatever, and then I'll show you a way that you can cancel spatial. And then basically after that, that's basically it. This is a really, really short guide. I'm still learning the class a lot. I'm still trying to figure out the best ways to move with the class in large scale, which is my biggest problem. But as we keep playing the class day to day, it's getting a little bit better. So the combo that I use is you're gonna start out with a grab, and then right mouse button, and then after you do right mouse button, you're gonna hit them with F. So what that does is you grab them, and then from there you hit them with right mouse button. Right mouse button is going to be shock relay. So shock relay, the reason why you want to hit this skill first after your grab is it's going to add a 20% critical hit rate buff for you. Then after that, you're going to go in with Radiant Annihilation, which is your F skill. This skill is going to be really nice to use because you're going to pair it with this skill right here. Where is it at? It is Enlightening Bolt. So F opens up 1 laser in the sky, and then down left mouse button opens up a 2nd laser. So you're basically shooting 2 lasers at someone, and they both hit really, really hard. So the reason why you use F after right mouse button is because it's super, super fast to use. As soon as you use it, boom, you're already into Lightning Bolt, and then Enlightening Bolt is going to be your main way to debuff somebody. So down left mouse button. So the beginning of the combo again is grab, right mouse button, F. Let me turn on actually my key input for you guys. So right here, key input. So it's going to be E, right mouse button, F, S, left mouse button for the laser. And then from there, what you can do is you can just go into shift right mouse button and then shift left mouse button. But before you do shift right mouse button, shift left mouse button, you want to hit them with spacebar, because spacebar will help you get back into the range of your opponent. So again, that's grab, right mouse button, F, S, left mouse button, spacebar, shift right mouse button, and then shift left mouse button. And from there, your opponent should pretty much die pretty quickly almost every time. So that combo sped up is gonna look something like this. So grab, right mouse button, F, S, left mouse button, spacebar, shift right mouse button, shift left mouse button. And then that's pretty much the combo that I use a lot. Besides that, you can use, I believe it's SF, and that's also a knockdown. And then from there, after the knockdown, you can go in and you can grab them. So you can do something like SF, whoops, wrong skill, not that skill. So you can go in with SF, and then you can like grab them after that, and then you could like do another combo. But they're gonna get up pretty quick if you do that to them, just because you're already at the CC limit. So honestly, that first combo is one of the main go-to combos that I do all the time. Another combo that you can do is you can use WF and stiff them, and then you can spacebar into them, and then you can do right mouse button, F, down left mouse button, and get the lasers on them, and then kind of like dip out. But for the main combo, like your bread and butter, it's gonna be off the grab. So it's gonna be grab, right mouse button, F, down, left mouse button, spacebar, shift right mouse button, shift left mouse button. And that's like the bread and butter combo. Some of the combos are gonna be easier for some people based on your AP. Like for me, when I fight people, I pretty much gotta do the full combo on people, or else I don't have enough damage to kill them quite yet. I still need a little bit more AP. Is there anybody in here? If there's someone in here, I could kind of show you the combo on them. If not, it's cool. But I don't believe anybody's in here. But that's like the main go-to combo that I use. I need to learn some more combos, honestly. I'll probably bring some more combos to you in another guide. But today I just wanted to show you guys like the main combo that I use, what I've learned on the class so far. And another way that you can get close to your opponents first is with your shift Q. So with your shift Q, a lot of people ask me how to use the Q, the flow to make you dash a second time. So shift Q and then you hold left mouse button. As soon as you turn in the air and throw the spear down, then you hit Q again, and then you can launch somewhere else. So it's shift Q, hold left mouse button. As soon as you turn around in the air and throw the spear down, then you can hit Q and you can teleport again. So it looks something like this. Shift Q, turn around in the air, and then Q, and then you can teleport away. So that's how you do the flow of doing it twice, because I know a lot of people are confused on how to do that. Also, another thing that you can do, how a lot of people ask me, how do you just go straight down? All you gotta do is just hold left mouse button. So just shift Q, and then just hold left mouse button and you'll go directly behind someone. So that skill is a really good way to get behind someone. And then from there, you can easily go into a combo. So you could do something like this. You can do shift Q, go behind someone, grab them, and then you can do that full combo that I taught you guys. And once you do the combo and you get it down, it's really, really fast. Like you can do the whole combo within like 2 seconds, but it's all muscle memory and getting the movement down. Besides that, I can kind of show you guys the movement of how to get around, and then that's basically going to be it for today's video. So for the movement, what we're going to do is we are going to, so movement is going to be bolt, lightning bolt, auto attack, lightning bolt, bolt, lightning bolt, auto attack, lightning bolt, bolt, lightning bolt, auto attack, lightning bolt. So you can do bolt, lightning bolt, and then since your iframe's on cooldown for another second, right? You can use lightning bolt off of anything. So you can auto attack in the lightning bolt. So auto attack's probably the quickest way to animation cancel in the lightning bolt. So bolt, lightning bolt, auto attack, lightning bolt, bolt, lightning bolt, auto attack, lightning bolt, and it's that easy. That's really simple movement of how to get around on Awakening Sage. Now, teach you guys a couple cool combos, or not even combos, but a couple cool things that I learned. So you can actually use spatial in pre-awakened, iframe, cast it, swap to pre-awakened, use whatever moves you want, then swap back to pre-awaken and use the second release of spatial, which is insane. So we're gonna do something like this: spatial, iframe, cast it, C-swap, then you can go into like shift Q, then you can do shift X, iframe, and then you can release the spatial, the second part of the flow. So you can start out using spatial, but then after you use spatial, you can go into pre-awaken, do some pre-awaken moves, and then go about doing the combo. Now this only works if you C-swap into Awakening. If after you cast, so if you do it like this, it's not gonna work. You have to use spatial, then iframe, then release it, then C-swap. So like this, cast it, iframe, release it, then C-swap. You cannot release it after the iframe. So you can't release it after the iframe. So like iframe, release it, and then after you release it, you can't hit space to go into lightning dash, because the lightning dash for some reason will cancel the second spatial. You can only make it work by C-swapping. So again, that's spatial, iframe, release it, C-swap, do an awakening move or whatever, shift X, iframe, hold left mouse button, and then you can release it again. So it's really, really nice. You can kind of like fake people out and make them think that you're like dipping out, but then really you're just going in with another attack. So like if you're fighting someone, you could be like this, you could be like, whoop, and then you could be like C-swap, and then you can be like, oh, I'm gonna go behind you, and then you're like, psych, no, I'm just gonna go this way, and then you're like, psych, no, I'm back again. So Awakened Sage, I'm learning more things every day. Like I said, this move that you guys just saw, and also the combo, a guy named Tags helped me with. Tags is a really good Awakening Sage. He also plays Warrior, is pretty good at it. Big shout out to Tags for helping me out in the video. I really appreciate all the help, my guy. But that's pretty much it so far for Awakening Sage. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. But until next time, it's been your boy Slushy. Hope this guide was able to help you out, and peace.